Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. My name is Naveen, and today we'll continue with our part 5 of AR questions that come under MAH CET 2023. So, under this series, 100 most expected MAH CET, we have been solving questions every day, right? Yesterday also we solved. So, let's continue the flow. Yeah. Hi, Ajay. Hi, Yogita. Good afternoon. So, this is the first question. Which box can be formed by folding the sheet in the given figure? So we have done questions on dice before. So which one do you think will be formed? We have the backbone, C, B, D, F, and A and E are the flaps. If you remember, the alternate ones are the opposite pairs, right? Give me a moment. So C and D will be opposite, B and F are going to be opposite, and A and E are going to be opposite. That means you will see one of C or D, one of B and F, and one from A and E pair. So, which one? A? Chalo, good. Yeah, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome. Second one is select the figure from the given options that can replace the question mark in the following figure and complete the pattern. So, this is like a kaleidoscope. This is not a sequence figure in a row. This is a figure which should be completely symmetrical. So which one is going to complete this? A, B, C, D में से. Okay, Aman. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. हाँ जी. जितना जल्दी आंसर कर रहे हो उतना जल्दी लाइक भी लगाओ. D, right? See, we need this small square at the center to get completed, right? तो ये शेप केवल और केवल D में, right? Since we have none of the above and we have discussed before, none of the above पे ध्यान कम देना पड़ता है. They are generally not the answers. So D. Okay, next one. In each of the following, in each of the questions given below, which one of the 5 answer figures should come after the problem figures if the sequence were continued? So the problem figures are these. Answer figure कौन सा होगा? The first one, you have a square, then a triangle, then a circle. And then you have the next one. Then you have the next one. Sure, Shubham, go ahead. नहीं हैरी, ये अभी 2 ही क्वेश्चंस करें. Girish, amid CET में you get only such questions. You don't get more difficult AR questions than this. मैं क्या करूँ, अब क्वेश्चंस का लेवल ही ऐसा है ना? So which one, A or B? B, right? It's a repetition. These two figures, यही वाला figure फिर next वाले में होगा. ठीक है, चलो B. Next one, series completion. One of the middle figures is missing. Nahi Giresh, I checked today also, no update from CET. No update. B. So if you look at the shaded regions, they are initially at the top and then bottom as in north south. Then you got them at east and west direction. फिर से north south होना चाहिए so that you get east and west, again north and south. So the north south one you have only at B with a square at the center which is concentric with the circle. ठीक है. Next one, series completion. Shubh Vipul, for the percentile thing, it acha college is right. Whatever is acha college for you may not be for me, or whatever is acha college for you will be the best college for me, right? So normally you need to get a 99.93 or 94 percentile से ज़्यादा, ठीक है? Anything below that, I don't think you have got very decent colleges beneath that. Yes, Rushikesh. A? Okay. So if you look at the arrow sign only, you will find that initially the arrow is facing in the east direction, then west, east, west. अभी फिर से east की बारी है. So B and C will not make sense. If you look at the symbols at the top, you will find a square, then a rounded rectangle, and then a square, as in दोनों को rectangle लेते हैं, a normal rectangle and a rounded rectangle being at the bottom, फिर वो ऊपर जाता है, फिर नीचे आता है, फिर ऊपर जाता है. Now it's the turn for rounded rectangle to be at the lower level than the square, not square, the rectangle, right? And the common region is going to be shaded. This one is between A and D में A में है. So A will be the answer. Okay, next one. Which of the following will complete the series? How many marks are required for 95 percentile? 95 percentile, I think you will get a score of around 106, 107 marks. 120, 125. 95 बोला उसने, 99 नहीं बोला. For 99, you need 120 plus. वैसे भी मेरे को शायद ये जो ना है, मेरे को 2 साल पुराना याद होगा क्योंकि 2 years ago I went through this. हाँ जी, A, fine. So you have a regular hexagon, and in that you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertex star you have in a regular hexagon. Then you have a regular pentagon, you have got a 5-sided square. फिर hexagon है 6-sided, फिर 6-sided आपका regular hexagon है, as in of course regular hexagon is 6-sided. Then you have got 6 vertex star inside it. So it's in pairs, right? वापस से वही आने वाला है, the regular hexagon, and inside that you are supposed to have a 6 vertex star. So A is the answer. Okay, next one. हाँ त्रुशिल. See? Okay. There are 3 symbols inside every figure. You have got a diamond shaped star, and then you have got a rectangle, right? And the clockwise sequence of these 3 symbols are same. So clockwise agar karoge, so it's going to be diamond, then a star, and then a rectangle. Diamond, star, rectangle. It continues. So in the diamond is facing in the southwest direction, then it is facing northwest. It's northeast. Now it's the turn for southeast. Southeast mein you need to see a star. So B and A and D can't be your answer. And the sequence clockwise should be the diamond, star, and the rectangle. Only C makes sense, right? Chalo. Next one. Which one of the following figures can be drawn using the geometric shapes given in the following rectangular box? You have a circle, you have a triangle, you have a square or a rectangle, and then you have got, this is not a triangle, this is more like a twisted cone, right? The bottom part is not flat, it's little curved. So ये triangle नहीं है, triangle straight line होता है. This is little curved here. So which particular figure out of these will be formed? So confusion between A and C. See, in the case of A, we do see a circle, we do see a rectangle or a square inside it, we do see this curved portion. Where is the triangle here? Triangle दिख रहा क्या इधर? We do have a triangle here, right? But that is more like 90-degree right angle triangle, but the figure, it is more of an equilateral shaped. Not exactly 90, it's less than 90, you know? What I'm trying to say is, if I look at this triangle is a right angle triangle. Here, nowhere the angle is a right angle triangle. This is more like an equilateral triangle, you know? So this triangle is more or like the one here. This is not 90-degree, right? ये line, आपका ये line, ये 90 पे नहीं है. बाकी circle or ellipse or square, they are obviously visible in the same format. And this is that cone shaped figure. और इधर में ये वाला वो cone shaped figure है. ठीक है, अब आप डिसाइड कर लो कि A होगा या C होगा, because you guys are confused between these two. नहीं, you have one of A and C. A is not the answer. One of A or C is the answer. अब tell me which one is the answer. See, because the triangle in A is more like a right angle triangle, here it is more like an equilateral, because it's definitely not right angle triangle in C. ठीक है, चलो next वाला. C confirm. It's a hanger with a plus inside it. So where do you see that figure embedded? Much easier. A, I hope that is not an issue. In this one, we do not have a horizontal line. B mein, we don't have any horizontal line in C. We don't have any horizontal line in D. In D, you have got this particular line. Triangle ke above, right? So A will be the answer. Chalo, next one. A piece of paper is folded and cut as shown below in the question figure. From the given answer figures, indicate how it will appear when opened. So एक square sheet of paper या एक sheet of paper लिया, उसको fold किया along the dotted lines that you see in the question figure, and then this particular cut is being made. Blade, say, paper blade, or maybe pair of scissors, and once then you open it, what kind of figure you are going to expect out of the given answer figures. So it has to be symmetrical, and this particular figure or this particular cut, the last one, should be visible as well. So दोनों rules apply होते हैं. ये दिखना भी चाहिए, same thing, and it should be symmetrical. The folds are happening at 90 degrees, as in there are going to be two folds, right? First fold is going to make it half, which will look like a rectangle, and the next fold will make it into a smaller square. So there are four pieces, one above the other. So once you make a cut and you open it, you are supposed to have four such symbols, four such cuts, है ना? तो चार दिखने भी चाहिए और ये भी दिखना चाहिए. Which one, of course, makes sense? So out of the given one, this one makes sense, right? You should see four of them. और ये वाला दिख भी रहा है. C में this cut is not what you're going to see, because they should all be pointing towards the center, isn't it? और B में तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. A तो बिल्कुल नहीं होने वाला. A में ऐसा कट कैसे आएगा? ठीक है? So D is the answer. You guys are correct. Okay, next one. Come on, we need more likes. Around 90 people are watching and we have only 40 likes. Why is that so? हाँ तो DG अब practice हो गई है, and there are some questions that we have done, they are easy as well. See, अभी खुद अलग से बैठ के find out the questions and then practice them. उसकी जगह पे session attend कर लिया, half an hour 40 minutes में 15-20 questions practice कर लिया. If there is any doubt, I'm here for you. तो फिर थोड़ा टाइम बच जाएगा, मेहनत कम लगेगी. So we need to find the mirror image of the given figure, right? So suppose this is the mirror here, right? Why on this side? Why or not on the other side? Because it does say in the question right side of the figure. The mirror is placed on the right side, है ना? ठीक है. So when this happens, what you have to do is only look at the symbols and see how they are going to be moved around. So the first one is this comb shaped figure that you have on the top. This is going to be facing towards the left, right? All the four options have that. Let's look at the arrow. Arrow is supposed to be facing towards the right, because in the original figure it's facing towards the left. Now, in all the four figures, this is going to happen. if you look at the triangle is right angle towards the left. So here the triangle is supposed to be towards the right. This is true for again all the 4 figures. So ये छोटे छोटे symbols important नहीं है. The important part is the way the large triangle is there and the way those lines are drawn, right? So इसका mirror बनाना होगा तो कुछ ऐसा बनेगा shape. Okay, so what I'm saying is if this one is the smallest side, then the mirror image smallest side should be facing away from the mirror. So वो उस तरफ होना चाहिए. Now from the given options, A is not that triangle, C is not the triangle. It's either B or D, right? The next one is you have this line here, which is inclined in such a way that its top is it's inclined towards the mirror and the bottom foot is away from the mirror, है ना? तो same shape अगर इधर बनाएंगे तो ये कुछ ऐसा बनना चाहिए. Now between B and D, this is true. Same third wala line भी ऐसा बनेगा. Now let's look at these symbols inside. There are 2 symbols here and there is 1 symbol here. है ना? That is only true for D and A में ये symbol इधर है जो कि actual figure में it doesn't stay there. That quadrilateral shape that you have, उधर में नहीं है third symbol. All the symbols are inside triangles. So D will make sense, right? Okay. So these are questions from previous years. So आपने अगर पहले कभी करा होगा तो आपको ये repetitive लग रहा होगा. ठीक है? Next one. We need to find the water image of the main figure. So where is the water? Whether they mention that or not, the water is supposed to be here, right? As in, इसका image चाहिए नीचे. So there are certain letters or there are certain digits whose mirror image remains the same. जैसे 8 को आप mirror नीचे रखो, left रखो, right रखो, ऊपर रखो, 8 remains 8. So O is such kind of a letter, right? B is going to remain same. B ही रहेगा अगर नीचे mirror है. J is going to change a bit. So you don't have to solve the entire thing to get to the answer. Solve only certain letters which will change its the way it looks. है ना? J हो गया, E हो गया, S हो गया, T हो गया. इन सब का आप यूज कर सकते हो. So अभी तक if I look at only at O, B and J, you will find that which option is the correct answer? D? Right? Chalo. Find the odd one out. Which out of these 5 figures is different from the others? काफी सिंपल वाला है. गिरीश DI का? Okay, hold on. बता रहा हूं मैं. Give me a moment. ठीक है. So DI session, one session happened, Girish, on 2nd of March. Okay. And you can look into the channel. Okay. Go to the channel. 2nd March का session देखो आप MAH CET का 100 most expected इसी में. And then we have 1, 2, 2 to 3 more sessions lined up in the coming days. Not this week, the next week. Okay? So the answer is going to be the one that says D, as in option C. You know? So what is happening? You have got two figures, as in there are 4 overall. So you have got one with a pair of figures which are white in color, the other pair of figures which are black in color, as in the shaded ones. The shaded ones are inside, you know, a circle or a rounded square or a hexagon. So the left hand side figures are the white colored figures, non-shaded ones. So you have got a square and then you have got a circle. They interchange, as in the bottom one goes at the top one goes at the bottom. Interchange ho jata hai. Same is true for the diamond and the regular pentagon. Same is true for the hexagon and the circle. Hexagon and the circle. Same is true for the square and the arrow. पर यहाँ पे ये same रहता है, as in the one which is at the top remains at the top, which one is at the bottom remains at the bottom. So D option, as in D figure D is the one which is not same as the remaining 4. So D option answer नहीं होगा, वो option answer होगा जिधर को D लिखा हुआ है. So C is that option where D is written. Agreed? Thank you, Girish. नहीं, DG अभी तक नहीं आया. Yes, Yogita, you have got DI very less और बहुत सिंपल वाले, तो इसीलिए हमारे सेशंस भी कम है. AR ज्यादा आता है तो AR हमने ज्यादा रखा हुआ है. ठीक है. Next one. In the following question, select the figure that does not follow the pattern of the remaining 4 figures. Again, same as odd one out as the previous one. Abhishek, we don't know. ठीक है, हमें नहीं पता, तो मुश्किल है. अभी बताना. We will have to wait for the notification to be out. मैंने चैट पे कुछ डाला है, उधर कॉल करके ना एकदम तुरंत पूछ लो आप. ठीक है. They pick the call, they reply to your queries, whatever queries you have. Just make sure you just ask one question, because they will be getting hundreds of calls every day, right? So just ask them as to when do you think the exam notification will be out. They will either say that today or tomorrow, or they will say whenever it will be out, you will get to know about it. मतलब अभी आने में टाइम है. ठीक है. So if you look at the figures, in the first figure we have got a circle, we have a plus, we have an asterisk, we have concentric circle, or let's call it donut. Next wale mein again we have a plus, then we have asterisk, we have donut and circle. So ध्यान दोगे तो in all the 5 figures we have the same. Now what about the sequence, as in the arrangement? So we have got the donut circle plus asterisk, donut circle plus asterisk, donut circle plus asterisk, donut circle plus an asterisk. This one is a mismatch, because after donut we are supposed to see a circle when we move clockwise, right? So ये जो fourth figure है, that is different from the rest. Since fourth one is different from the rest, we should see the number 4, which is in option C. Excuse me, option C. Right. Did you guys happen to see the chat message that I have put in? कुछ लोगों तो ऑलरेडी पता भी होगा, ठीक है. चलो next one. Come on guys, still more than 90 people watching but only 55 likes. Why is that so? केवल लाइक करना है, कोई पैसा नहीं जा रहा. We will, just because you like the videos on YouTube, you know, no, you will not start getting recommendations from there. You need to watch the videos to get recommendation, जो आप ऑलरेडी कर रहे हो, है ना. You guys did not see that message. चलो फिर से भेज दिया मैंने. हाँ, अरे I'm sending in the chat, right? Yogita, check my name, check the person's name in the chat. Anyways, that is there on the MAH CET official website as well, the contact number. So which one is the different? C, E, Priyanka, E, Shreya says C. So if you look at all the figures, they are made up of an asterisk, a circle, a square or a rectangle. Then you have got a 5-sided figure, which is pentagon, not a regular one though. And then you have a triangle. You will find that the asterisks are obviously the same, right? Asterisk में क्या ही shape change कर लोगे, circle में क्या ही shape change कर लोगे, है ना? Square में क्या ही shape change कर लोगे, square या rectangle में. So the shapes are same. In the case of this pentagon also you see the same one. The problem is in the case of triangle. So you have an equilateral triangle, you have an equilateral triangle, equilateral, equilateral. ये right angle किधर से आ गया, है ना? Just that the shape is different. I mean, the symbols are different in figure number 3 from the rest. That is good enough. We don't have to further check as to how they are moving or what is the sequence of their movement. So, third one, C, like most of you are answering. कौशल देख लो यार, चैट पे मेरे नाम से दिखेगा तो देखो, ढूंढो मेरा नाम. That is the contact number for the MAH CET helpline. So if you guys want to know when the exam date is going to be out, I am asking you to just give them a call. Okay. Chalo, that was a quick session. If anyone is interested in writing CAT or any other entrance exam for this year 2023, we are going to start a very fresh batch for you guys. In the batch, you get more than 200 hours of problem solving and discussion and concepts. You get more than 10,000 questions to practice. You get proper books using which you can practice in the offline mode. You are helped with your GDPI preparation. There are more than 300 lectures available to you. It's more than 300. Matlab, last year we had provided around 650 lectures. Actually, उससे ज़्यादा ही था. ठीक है? So 300 plus is just being safe. You are provided with more than 75 CAT as well as non-CAT marks, and you get more than 130 hours of lectures which are there in the tablet. Okay, and for that you can avail up to 90% scholarship. The exam date is 18th of March at 7 p.m. So please register for this and write the scholarship test as soon as possible, because there is only to a limit, to an extent that we can provide this scholarship, right? तो वो जल्दी करोगे तो होगा. As in, the seats are limited. So 90 seats है तो 100 लोगों को scholarship नहीं देंगे ना. ठीक है. On 14th of March 7 p.m. ओके, ये सेशन तो हो रखा है, सो सॉरी. So every day, please make sure that you join on YouTube this 100 most expected MAH CET questions. The questions that we are doing, उसको replica मत समझना, they're not the same questions, but very similar questions. Odd one out, questions on die. You have got a square shape figure, you fold it, cut it, and when you open it, which figure you will get. ये सारे questions ऐसे ही questions आते हैं. तो हम लोग practice कर रहे हैं, right? And you can download our app and write daily section wise quiz there. Section wise as in it's going to contain your English, it's going to contain DI, LR, Quant. ये सारे sections के quiz है. Quiz मतलब ये नहीं है कि theoretical quiz है. So those are like problem solving tests. So you can brush up your basics by attempting these quizzes. So these all are free. All you have to do is download the app and start practicing. ठीक है? This quiz is much more helpful than revising the concepts. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. Before you leave, if you guys haven't liked the video yet, make sure that you do. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and like our Facebook page. Don't forget to join our Telegram channel and don't forget to download our app. If anything else is required, the link to any of these pages or channels, everything is given in the description below. Thank you everyone. Series type confusing, that are confusing. Yogita, series type का किस तरह का बात कर रहे हो? What kind of series type questions? Can you help me out here? I'll try to put such kind of questions. Sequences in series की बात कर रहे हो आप? अगर आप सीक्वेंसेस एंड सीरीज की बात कर रहे हो योगिता, तो see, one session happens at the timing is 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, sometimes 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. ये टाइमिंग है हमारे इस सीरीज के सेशंस का, राइट? So right now I'm taking AR, Gaurav sir is taking LR. So if you go there, you will find questions based on series and sequences and set based as well. ठीक है? तो आप चैनल पे जाके देखो. आप शायद अभी दोपहर वाला अटेंड करें, आप शाम वाला अटेंड नहीं कर रहे हैं. आप वो वाला देखोगे तो यू विल गेट टू नो दैट वो सारे क्वेश्चंस हो रखे हैं या हो रहे हैं, होंगे भी. ठीक है? चलो, थैंक यू एवरीवन. थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. आई विल सी यू अगेन टुमारो. अंटिल देन, टेक केयर. हैव अ नाइस डे. बाय बाय.